Hey everybody, Mike Chastain here. And I'm continuing this series of talking about the genesis or the inspiration for the songs on the album that I just put out here in Santa Fe. And this is the album cover. If we do vinyl, the album cover is going to look almost exactly like this. But we have cassettes and it'll be streaming. And of course, you can get it directly off of my website, MikeChastainMusic.com. So the next song in the order, the number 4 song on the album in order is Ridden Hard and Put Away Wet. And when my kids were growing up, the elementary years from probably 8 to 14 or so, we owned horses. We owned several horses actually, and my daughters, 2 of them were riders and quite good, and won championships, and they were quite good. But we had horses, and so I had to learn my way around them because it was something new for me. And so the term ridden hard and put away wet refers to horses, right? That you ride them hard, they get all sweaty, and you just stick them in the stall, and you can't do that or they'll get sick, right? You need to dry them off, and in the winter or when the weather turns bad, you need to put a coat on them. You need to take care of them. These are big animals that really rely on you, and they're smart. And I loved our horses. I wasn't a big rider. I rode, but I wasn't, that wasn't really my thing. But I love those horses, and I had a lot of money invested in them. So the term ridden hard, put away wet, has been something that I've known for a long time. And in all honesty, I don't know exactly how it formed. I thought of that idea, ridden hard and put away wet, means you've been beaten up. I mean, I've done a lot of races over the years where I've been ridden hard, put away wet. And the song just started to come from it. What would be the story? Well, the story, of a guy meeting a gal who basically, takes it for all he's worth. He's the one who's ridden hard and put away wet. She came like a fire, but vanished like rain. Or she loved me like fire, but vanished like rain. And so, that was where that song came from. I can't say that it's it gives much of a message beyond, a situation that probably a lot of guys and maybe a lot of women too feel like they get taken advantage of in a relationship. I mean, so if we're gonna break it down, that's what it is. But that term ridden hard and put away wet, I think is pretty descriptive of at least that character. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoy these, and as I say, if you haven't heard the songs yet, you can go on to MikeChastainMusic.com. You can listen to the songs right on the homepage there. You can listen to the songs for free. You can download them. If you become a super fan, which just means I get your email address, doesn't cost you anything. And if you do it now, it never will, because I'll grandfather you in. At some point, that super fan site will probably cost a buck or $2, but right now it doesn't. So you can grandfather yourself in. You can listen to the records. You can download some rough drafts, rough cuts of some things. So it's certainly worth an email address. And I hope you enjoy it. All right, everybody, you take care, and just remember, be grateful for what you have, but be willing to work for what you want. All right, y'all, take care. Bye.
Woke up with the sun cutting through the blinds, a whiskey on my breath, trouble on my mind. Pockets empty, heart full of regret. I've been ridden hard, put away wet.